So today we're doing the must-have lots in the world of Mount Komorebi, which is the world that comes with the Snowy Escape expansion pack. Snowy Escape is one of the more fun expansion packs in my opinion. It comes with a beautiful Japanese-inspired world. There's snowboarding, skiing, hiking, a new bathhouse, a new lot type, which is the Onsen bathhouse, and it has one of the only areas in which you can get a season without the season's expansion pack, so the mountain here is always snowy. I think they also have a few careers and whatnot, but we're talking about lots today. But also before we get started, we only have 4 worlds left so far for must-have lots. So we haven't done Moonwood Mill, which is the werewolves one. We haven't done the new Lovestruck world, and we haven't done the new Life and Death world, and we also haven't done Newcrest yet. I'm thinking we're gonna be saving Newcrest for last, but go ahead and let me know what world you'd like to see next out of those other 3. But also if you have any ideas for any series you'd like to see after this one is over, go ahead and let me know those in the comments too. But with all that out of the way, let's hop into our must-have lots. I just think this world is so beautiful. I love it so much, but we're gonna start down here at the bottom and then work our way up to the top. Starting really strong with the Izakaya Ippai Plaza by LoquatRooster, and I'm also really sorry if I butcher words. I apologize. I'm gonna try so hard, but this is pretty limited pack build and it is stunning. Just a moment. Like, look at this. Oh, she's gorgeous. And you know I love a multifunctional lot. I think they're so nice to have. And all of these little places are individual shops and stores. So let's hop into the actual building now. Starting over here on the far left side, we've got a cute little cafe space. I love a tiny little cafe. I just think it's so cute, and this one is so pretty and is so Mount Komorebi. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I really like the separate employee entrance over here. I like when creators do that. I also love the use of platforms. I think that's quite beautiful. Now the rest of this side is just shell for structure, and I'm okay with that. I feel like that also for a lot this big helps it function well too, but you still get a really nice beautiful lot in your world. But scooching over some, it looks like we have a little karaoke bar lounge, and you actually head straight upstairs in this lot and you enter here. So there's some vending machines and a few little rooms with singing things and instruments and a little arcade game. And then on the bottom floor, we've got a few more little music rooms. We have a small foosball table area. I think this is a really good place to bring your Sims for skill building. And it's nice that all of this is in its own separate room. So if you want to have your Sims like locked in here, you could lock that for them and pretend that maybe this is their little studio or something. Moving next door to that, we have a karaoke bar. Oh wait, okay, so this is the karaoke bar. This is like a music studio, and this is the karaoke bar. Okay, that's really cute. And then also this one upstairs is just shell, which once again is fine by me. In the first 3, we've got cafe, music studio, and karaoke bar. Like, that's so much to do here at this lot. And then next to that, we've got a small little apartment or hotel, maybe I think you could view it as. Either way, I think it's really pretty. We've got some skill building items like the woodworking station back here, and it's just a very cozy and zen. I just love the style of this pack. And then upstairs the apartment continues, so we've got 2 bedrooms and a bathroom in between those. And then our very last one on the far left is a cute little bar area. It's just a very small bar, but I don't mind that at all. There's also a lot of vending machines and whatnot around, so your Sims can get food here super easily. And the outside of this one is just what I think is the most stunning of all, especially with only, I think it was 4 packs that they created all of this. I just think that's absolutely amazing. But what a strong start. Let's go ahead and move to our next lot. Next up, we've got the Mount Komorebi micro home, and this one's actually by me, but it's a starter home and it only uses Snowy Escape. And if you have Tiny Living, you can obviously have it be a micro home. I don't usually put my own lots in these videos, but I think for a starter home, I just really love this one. I was very proud of it, especially the nature area that was built in. Plus, when you're in live mode, all these little boxes actually become what's on the box. They're VFX effects, and I just think they're so stunning. So I am actually going to go into live mode for this tour. But now that we're in live mode, we've got little duckies. When it's nighttime, we'll have like fireflies and stuff. And once again, like, I don't usually put my own lot, so I hope this doesn't sound conceited. I just think this is a really good starter home. And if you have the Tiny Living pack, the micro home perks are just so good. But heading inside this lot, it's very small because it's only 32 tiles, but we have a cute little single bed, a kotatsu table, and it's kind of like a green and blue color scheme. And then we were able to fit in a full bathroom with a tub, and there's also one of the showers from the Snowy Escape expansion pack. But if you're looking to start here with no cheats and gain skills quickly, this is a really good lot for it. So I did want to throw it in here because this This is one of my earlier builds that I did, so a lot of you probably have never seen this before. But jumping ahead to nighttime in live mode, you'll see a few like fireflies and stuff scattered about. I just think for a nice nature area in Mount Komorebi, this lot is perfect. But enough about me. Next up, we've got the pet-friendly cafe by MelanieDrakeYT. This lot is so pretty. The colors, like the pinks and the greens. If you've been watching me for any span of time, you know I'm like a green and pink girly. I love it. So this lot just called to me, and it's like a cat cafe. I will say the venue is not set up for cats to be here. So if you decide to download this, make sure you make it cat friendly and like a cat hangout, and the cats will then start to show up automatically. But this is just so stunning with the cherry blossom pond and all of the beautiful light wood tones and landscaping. Oh, I can't get over how beautiful this one is. But heading inside, it's just a nice little typical cafe, but decorated heavily for cats. I love a cafe lot in The Sims. Most of you know this by now if you've been watching this series. I think I include a cafe in every single one that we've done, but this one is built out beautifully. It's a full kitchen around here connected to the cafe, which also has a separate employee entrance, which I love. I love the use of all the little rugs and the little paw prints and whatnot. There's so much here. We've got food bowls, beds, cat trees, everything for our little fuzzy friends. There's also some nice outdoor seating, and I like how they use the store to give it like an indoor outdoor feel. There's even a place over here for you to go take your coffee or your croissant or whatever. And upstairs is more of a cat hangout space plus a couple other tables, but there's a few more things here for our furry little friends. I just think this lot is gorgeous. It's right up my alley. Like, this is exactly what I look for in the must-have lots. It's just so beautiful. I was grabbing a screenshot for potential thumbnail. Can we take a second? Look at this with the forest and the mountain in the background. Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. But that was the Wakaba area of the world, and now we're gonna be heading over to the Simbachi area of the world. Next up, we've got the Mount Komorebi Sushi Bar by Sociopath 13. This is a restaurant lot, and oh my god, once again, just the outside of these are so stunning. It's just all the little details that add up to make one of the most beautiful lots. I love the use of platforms for the stairs here and all the lanterns and signage and these cute little tables that they place these little umbrellas on. It's just the details. All the details here just add up so nicely. But here inside our little sushi bar, it's a fully functional restaurant, of course. So you're met with your hostess stand. There's a lot of little seating areas. They even have a little bar, which I think is meant to emulate a sushi bar, which I think is absolutely lovely that they did that. And then all the way in the back is where our fully functional restaurant kitchen is. Plus there's like a small little seating area. I imagine these people are like waiting to pick up their to-goes or something. And then of course a nice bathroom space. And then heading upstairs is a small apartment. I love when builds do this, especially if you want to own this restaurant, if you want to be the owner of a sushi bar. It's a really nice to have a place for your Sims to come up here and take care of their needs, but still be present on the lot in case their workers need them. I just love the Mount Komorebi style and furniture style, so I just think this is absolutely stunning. It looks like they've got a little eco too, which goes really well with this type of build style as well. And then in the back, we've got like a little parking lot plus like a dumpster space over here. Just the time that it took to put some of these things out here to give this build a more realistic feel. That's what makes this a stunning lot to me. But also this little sunroof right here. I just think this lot is so cool, and I just love the way it looks here in this little downtown part of the world. Next up, we've got the Shinrinyoku Apartments by Machine 170. It's also a fairly limited pack build, and it fits in so perfectly in this downtown area. I think it's gorgeous. Once again, with the little details, I feel like I've said little details so many times, but with the hopscotch and just like this little area out here for the trash and the mailboxes, the little bamboo, all this overgrown grass here. I just think this is so lovely. Now there's 3 apartments here on this lot. We'll turn on the colors briefly just to get a look at where they are and their prices and whatnot. I do not believe any of them are starter lots. The cheapest one's $34,000 and the most expensive one is $52,000. So you definitely can't start here, but I don't think they look like starter lots, so that's okay. But they go right down the center, so this is 1, 2, and 3. So let's start by taking a look at one over here. One has a huge patio area with a telescope, a little lounge chair, and a grill outside, plus a nice kotatsu table. And they have a bedroom, a woodworking station, and painting upstairs. So this is the perfect little apartment for a crafter, it looks like. Downstairs there is another bedroom that looks to be a kid's bedroom, which is so cute. I actually love the way that that's decorated. It's simple, but it's nice. We've got a bathroom next to that, and then just a nice little open concept style kitchen, living, dining. Oh, and it looks like we have a cute little office space right here. This is so cute. A lot of skill building items here, which I really love that they included. And then in the backyard, we've got some laundry, we've got some planters, a little picnic table. Oh, and a mini greenhouse. This is so cute. Moving over to the second of these lots, when you enter downstairs, you're met with just this cute little entryway and a bathroom right next to it. And then once again, an open concept kitchen, living, dining. A beautiful use of platforms here. The kitchen and living room are down one, and then the dining room and entry space are up on the platform. I love the use of the fireplace here in the dining area. This looks so cozy to me. And then in the back, we've got a chest table, a punching bag, and a hot tub. So once again, a lot to do here, and that's only on the first floor. Upstairs, we have a beautiful bedroom. This is gorgeous. I love the dark wood tones and like the black accents. It's stunning. A bathroom in between, and then it looks like we can fit 2 kids here. On the patio, they've got some planter boxes and a nice little grill area. I didn't see any kind of computers or anything, but there is a desk space right here. So if you needed one, you could add it in. And then moving over to our third apartment, let's start on the bottom floor. Oh, this one's more my style with the lighter tones. So when you walk in, you're immediately met with the kitchen, which is a very interesting style choice, but I like it. And off of that is the bathroom, which also an interesting style choice, but we'll go with it. I love this tile. This is from the For Rent expansion pack. Most of these kitchen objects are, but I do think For Rent and Snowy Escape have a nice crossover. So I think they work well together. And then heading through this little hallway is where our living and dining room are. I love the green. You know I love green. Green is like my favorite color. So anytime there's an overuse of green, I eat that up. And in the backyard, we've got this beautiful mountain shrine plus some planter boxes. Plus it looks like a little mini laundromat almost. This is theirs though. So, oh no, it's not. The other residents can get in over here. Oh, this is residential laundry. So everyone can use this laundry. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that when I had downloaded it. And then upstairs, it looks like we've got another 2-bedroom house with a bathroom in the middle. So I think most of these were 2-bed, 2-bath, if I'm not mistaken. They also have a nice little grill area out here on their patio. I love that they included stuff like that. That's just nice to have. But this lot is so cute. And once again, it just fits in perfectly with the downtown area. I always like when builders stylize their builds to match the world around it. I just think it's so nice and so realistic. But that's it for this area. And now we're gonna actually be heading to the Yukimatsu, which is the snowy mountain area. And it is always snowy here. In this area, we're gonna be starting with the Japanese spa and onsen by EternalvitaeSims. Once again, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Everything's gonna be in the description if you would like the information or to find these lots for yourself. And once again, a pretty limited pack build with only Snowy Escape and Spa Day. And she's gorgeous. It's perfect in the snow. I love this lot. I think it's so pretty. But let's tour the inside because that's where all of the good stuff is. So let's start on our left side and we'll just work our way around. So over here we've got bathrooms, which are just necessary to have, obviously. We have a small yoga and meditation studio, and then in the very back we have a nice little massage parlor area. Through the center is where our nice entryway is, where there's a little fake check-in desk. I think this is really cute and really realistic. I also love these little Zen garden areas that they included under the stairs. I think that's so nice. All the way over to the other side, we've got a cute little seating area with a couple more bathrooms next to that and a nice sauna space. I always love when saunas get included into spa lots, so I am happy to see that there. And then moving back some more is a small little locker room space. I also just love, once again, how they have the little Zen gardens tucked away. And in the center of all of this is where our actual hot spring is. I love that this is like centered in a real focal piece of this build. It looks like the build was built around it instead of it just being thrown into the build. So I really love this about this lot in particular. But heading upstairs on this a lot, we have a nice little seating area here in the center, and we also have a small bar space with some seating and whatnot for that bar space, as well as a couple of bathrooms here in the back. I really like that you can come here for the bathhouse, you can come here for the spa, you could come here for a little drink at the bar. There's several things to do here, which is nice because there's not a lot of lots in the snowy area of the world. So I think this is a really nice one to have, and I think a spa and hot spring make so much sense together. Next up, we have the Mount Komorebi Apartments by Simmerindi. These are also limited pack build. They're just used for rent and Snowy Escape. I did not really set out to pick so many limited pack build ones, but I think Snowy Escape just really has a build style that holds its own. own, so I think it just has a lot more limited pack builds with it. But anyways, this is actually an apartment, so it is a for rent residential rental. However, I kind of view it as a hotel, and I think you could stay in it as such. Also, if you really wanted to, you could download this and then just change the lot type to be like a vacation rental if you wanted to. There's only 2 apartments here, but I think it makes a lot of sense so that this area would have a place for guests to stay. And I think the residential rentals here are way too big. Usually if I'm bringing Sims on vacation, I'm not coming with a massive family. I'm usually coming with a couple or a single Sim or like a small group of friends. And maybe your experience is different, but I just don't find I need these massive residential rentals usually. But I don't find I need these massive residential rentals usually, so this is a nice in between for me. And I like that there might be somebody else staying on the lot while you're also staying here. So let's look at the apartment first and then we'll talk about the outside. So on the very, very bottom floor, almost like a basement apartment, is our first one, which is the blue one. So we've got 2 bedrooms here, a nice bathroom space, and a nice little living, kitchen, dining over here. I love the color scheme. I love the styles. I like that you could easily bring 4 Sims here and have them all sleep easily, but also if you only brought 2, it still makes sense. And then upstairs is where the next apartment starts. So here on the bottom floor is just open concept kitchen, living, dining. They have an adorable little outside area here. This is also a bar right here, so you could hire staff and have your Sims drink and enjoy the hot springs. Upstairs is where the bedrooms are here, and it looks like we have an adult and a child's bedroom plus a nice bathroom in between. So easily a small little family trip. You could have like a little mother-daughter vacation or something like that. You could also have your Sims live here if you maybe don't have seasons but you want to live in a snowy world. This is a nice lot for that. But outside, we once again have that little bar and picnic area. We also have another hot spring, but I think this hot spring kind of looks like a pool, so I think you could pretend it's a heated pool maybe. They have a nice little shrine back here in the back, and then over here on this side is just a little empty room. So if you really wanted to, you could build out your own apartment. I'm not really sure what that was intended for, but I like what it adds to the structure of the lot, so I'm not mad about it. But I think this is a really cool residential rental, whether you want to pretend that your Sims are having a vacation in the snowy escape world, or if maybe you just want to have your Sims live in a nice snowy area. And last but not least, we've got the Old Japan Square by this creator right here. I have no idea how to attempt to say that. There's too many consonants and not enough vowels. This lot was not intended for the snowy area of the world, but I just think it fits in so good. It's actually a bar lot type, but in my head, this area of the world is probably pretty touristy. So I thought it would be nice to have like a little bar space, a little shopping area. And once again, it's very multifunctional. So let's start all the way on the left and work our way around again. So over here, we have a cute little ski shop, which like, of course they would have a cute little ski shop. They have to. There's like snowy mountains everywhere. Look at that. You can come buy your skis and then go ski. I think this makes a lot of sense in this part of the world. And then upstairs is just a more shop area and items. I love this. I think that's so cute. Next to that is a little restaurant, and this is actually like one of the stalls that you can hire a vendor at, so it'll function really well as a restaurant. You just have to hire somebody there. There is a little area upstairs in which they can also eat. It's a little cramped, but they can go there if they need to. And then next door to that, we have a nice little bar area. I think this is a really cool bar lot because it's kind of like a little outdoor bar. You can have your Sims just walk up from the outside and order. You never actually have to go in the building if you don't want to, but there is some nice seating in the building as well. And then upstairs, more of like a little lounge space where you can have your Sims watch TV, use the bathroom, whatever. Honestly, this is kind of a good lot if you're doing any kind of a rags to riches or budget challenge. You can take care of all your Sims needs here at this lot, it looks like. And then next to that, we've got bowling. I feel like bowling is a hard one to include, so I do really like when it gets included. And once again, I feel like this is kind of a touristy area, so I think it would make sense that maybe your Sims after a day of skiing would want to go out and go for a bowl or something. And then upstairs, they just have like a nice little lounge and bar area with bowling themed decorations and tables and chairs and whatnot, but also this beautiful little fire pit area outside. I just think this is so cool, and I think it is perfect here for this part of the world. So here is a quick overview of the world and where we have all of those lots placed. So starting down here is our lounge, which is our beautiful plaza area. Moving across from that is the starter micro home. Next to that is our beautiful little cat cafe. And then moving over to the Senbamachi area is where we have our sushi bar and our residential rental. Up in the snowy area of the world, we have our bathhouse, our other residential rental or vacation rental as I'm pretending it is, and our bar area with all of the stores and the bowling area. But that is it for our must-have lots in Mount Komorebi. Let me know your favorite one in the comments below. I think my favorite is probably the cat cafe, but they're all so pretty, it's kind of hard to choose. If you made it this far into the video, comment a bamboo emoji in the comments below, just because it feels very Mount Komorebi, especially with the beautiful little bamboo forest that they have here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!